Yo, what is up, guys? I'm sorry I haven't been on YouTube for the past couple days. This something actually happened to me on the 4th of July, and I kind of want to explain what happened 4th of July, just because I want to tell you guys how it went and what specifically happened to cause me not to be able to be on YouTube. And yeah, so let's get into the story. I'm gonna tell some bits and pieces here. It's probably not gonna make sense, but I'm gonna try to take out the boring stuff and get to a little bit more interesting stuff, because there was some stuff that was pretty interesting that I thought was worthy enough to tell you guys, because it was probably events that probably wouldn't happen on a daily basis and seem not cool, but yeah, they make you sound pretty cool. But anyways, okay, so we're about to leave. We're about to go to my aunt's house, and it's probably like a 10-minute drive away. Well, we know it's a barbecue, and we were in charge of the hot dogs. Well, we get there, we drop off, we get there, we get down, and we realize that we forgot the hot dogs. And come on, what kind of barbecue doesn't have hot dogs? So, of course, me and my mom go back, and we go get them, and then we go get the fireworks that we've had for a while that my dad just wanted to burn off. And we find those. It takes us a little bit, it takes us probably about 10 minutes to find those in our garage. And we grab the hot dogs, and we head back. Well, we find out that they're mad because they were waiting for the hot dogs. But we're like, oh well, it's either you guys got food or no food. But rather be late than sorry. But anyways, that happened. So, you know, that was a great way to start off the barbecue anyways. But we get to the firework part eventually. It's starting to get dark. And this is the second firework I'm about to light off. Well, at the moment, I didn't realize that the fuse was pointing directly at me. And for some reason, the fuse just didn't want to light. So I held the fire there, hoping that it would light eventually. And as soon as I'm not paying attention, I still have the fire there and didn't think that the fuse was going to light anytime soon. It did light, and it started sparking, and it started sending sparks and fire to my hand. And as soon as it made contact, it started burning my hand. And I just thought my thumb was burnt that day, because it just looked like my thumb was burnt because it started blistering. It was the first thing to start blistering. Well, a day later, I realized my whole entire hand's burnt because my hand has blisters all over it. And I tried grabbing an Xbox controller to start recording, and I'm getting ready, and as soon as I touch that Xbox controller, my hand just starts hurting. I'm in pain, and it's just like, I don't want to record because it's just so painful. And that happened, and that was just horrible. And then eventually, probably 10 to 20 minutes later into the party, we're chilling, I'm chilling, and I'm on my phone, you know, just trying to ignore the pain that's starting to develop. Well, my little brother comes up to me and starts yelling, "There's a fire! There's a fire!" And I'm like, okay, calm down, where's the fire and where is it at? And he's like, go to dad and and go to uncle. And I'm like, all right. So I run to my dad and uncle, and they found this fire just because they were like walking around the street. They were looking around, seeing who was lighting fireworks and who wasn't, and what fireworks were being lit, because they're huge fireworks fanatics. And my dad calls himself a pyrotechnic just because he puts the weirdest, like, he combines the weirdest fireworks together, and they look so cool. He calls himself like a pyrotechnic that didn't go to college, didn't get a degree in pyrotechnics. I don't know. He's pretty funny. But they're all like, there's a fire over there. I'm like, okay. So instinctively, I just jumped the fence. I didn't think twice. Jumped the fence, and they handed me the fire extinguisher, and I took out the fire. Thankfully, it wasn't a big fire. It wasn't like a major fire, but eventually it would have spread and caused damage. And this fire probably would have got a hand eventually if nobody would have taken it out. And the reason the fire started was because the neighbor, they put the fire, like, they lit the fireworks, and then they let them cool down for a little while, and then they threw them in a bucket, and the bucket had no water, so it wouldn't have drenched out the fire. And we asked them what happened to what caused the fire, and they told us that there was no water in the bucket. And we were thinking to ourselves, damn, you guys are you're not the brightest. And that happened, and he started wetting his house down to make sure that no fire would have started inside, like, the rooms itself, which was pretty, it was good, you know, just to make sure. That happened, so, you know, I kind of felt like a hero. I know it's not, like, nothing to be bragging about. It's a serious matter. But you know, it kind of made me feel like, okay, it made me forget about the fact that I was burnt, and that kind of ruined the day. And then we get some more firework lighting, and it's probably our last firework that we're gonna light, just because we ran out of fireworks, and we had a whole bunch of Piccolo Petes, and we all lit them. And my aunt, she gets to her Piccolo Pete. And if you guys don't know what Piccolo Petes are, they're this firework that you, as soon as you light, they start making a really bad screeching sound, and then they pop. And it's a really loud pop, and it's a pretty cool firework. They're unfortunately discontinued in my area, but I know you can get them other places, which is pretty cool because I know, you know, they're not legal or anything. But being the bright person she is, she grabs the firework, she grabs a Gatorade bottle, makes a hole on the lid of the Gatorade bottle, sticks the firework inside the Gatorade bottle, grabs the lid, sticks it over the fuse to where the fuse is sticking out of the Gatorade bottle, and she lights the firework. And we thought nothing was gonna happen because we were there just standing there for like a good 2 minutes. Nothing was happening. It wasn't showing that it was gonna explode or anything. And so we're like, okay, this was anticlimactic. So we walked up to it, and as soon as we walk up to it, it starts sliding off. And thankfully, we have enough time to run back a little. Unfortunately, my aunt just stood there. We were just chilling there, and all of a sudden, without even warning, without the screeching noise, it just goes boom. It just pops, sends the Gatorade bottle flying in one piece down one side of the street, and then the firework is flying in fire down the street. And there was a car passing by, and thankfully the car saw it, so it swerved out of the way. And the firework, you just saw the Gatorade bottle was melting, and it was quite a way down the street, and the firework was on the other side of the street, and it was on fire. And my aunt made the loudest scream. I don't know if it was my aunt or my cousin. One of them yelled so loud, it was just like someone was getting shot. I don't know, it was pretty funny. But that just kind of that made us all laugh. That was a really good way to go out, you know, with a bang, literally with a bang. And it was a good way to end the day, even though, you know, bad things, potential dangers and stuff happened. It was an eventful 4th of July, I think. It was probably one of the better ones, even though I hurt myself. And fortunately, it set me back about a week, and you guys are probably wondering why I didn't post or anything. It wasn't because I was lazy or anything. It was because just because the burns, and thankfully they started healing a lot faster than what I thought. But they were serious burns. They were pretty bad. It was really, my hand was really blistered. There were some really bad burns. But thankfully, it started healing to where I could get a video out for you guys today. And yeah, I think we're coming close to the end of the commentary, guys. Both the gameplays are close to an end. If you guys didn't know, I was trying to do these live at the moment. I was trying to talk and commentate, but it just wasn't working out because I was too focused on telling you guys what was happening. So I decided to make these just regular commentaries. They're probably the better gameplays I could have got for you guys out today, just because I haven't been as playing as well as I've been in the past couple days. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed just this style of commentary. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe for more, and if you guys do comment below saying you guys did like this commentary, I'll try to bring it as often as I can. I won't stop doing live commentaries just because that's just what I like doing, but I'll try to bring this a lot more often. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.